This reading is going to be for Pisces, the Sun, Pisces, or wherever Pisces falls in your chart. Take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to use our Moonology Oracle cards, box trying to fall off the table. And let's get going. So for Pisces, all right, let's see what comes out. Pisces. Oh, okay, let's see, get one more. Zodiac sign of Pisces. All right, so Pisces, maybe some of you are having a crisis of maybe confidence, where some of you may be kind of doubting yourselves because you have take time to breathe out. So this is what Spirit wants to get across to you. And it's so funny because right before I did this reading, I came back from exercising, but as I was walking, I was thinking about Pisces, right? Doing this reading for you. And I was like, wow, because I was pumping it, and I was out of breath. And I was like, I wonder if this has to do with Pisces. And interestingly enough, that is the card that you received first in terms of take time to breathe out. So there could be a situation that some of you are going through that's making you kind of question yourself, question your confidence, right? Because the other card you received is you are good enough. And then the third card you have is confidence is your key to success. So Spirit wants you to right now to know, to be confident, right? Because whatever you're going through, you have the ability to get through this, right? And, maybe first you want to start by meditation or just doing maybe some exercise, doing something that's going to calm you down, whether that be yoga or Pilates or any sort of Tai Chi exercise that will calm the mind. And then also too, maybe some of you are trying to push and start something where it's not really time to do that particular thing, right? So sometimes we have to get out of our own way and out of ego, because that's kind of what take time to breathe out talks about, because this is this emanating moon. So this isn't the time for you to be doing anything in terms of action, right? Or forcing something to happen, but rather focus on centering yourself, calming yourself, and going within, because as you do, it will be able to give you that focus that you need. Answers will come, right? Particularly when you're meditating, and help you with this particular thing that you may be going through right now. Because what Spirit wants you to know is, even if you don't feel like you're making headway or all the work that you're doing is working or paying off, the bottom of the deck, right, says your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, right? And the card at the bottom of the deck typically is the energy that's waiting to come in. So this energy is there, right? It's just not here yet. So that's something, a very strong message that Spirit wants to get across to you is take time to breathe out, center yourselves, calm yourselves. Look, bottom of this deck, I haven't even shuffled it, and you have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about this isn't time for you to be doing anything. It's really time for you to stay still, right? Sometimes you might feel like you're stagnant, but not really. It's a pause, I hear. And wait for this information, this enlightenment to come to you, and this will happen. So that's the best thing you can do right now if you're facing a situation, a tough situation, is not push ahead, not force things, but just wait for things to come, right? In terms of centering yourself, calming yourself, and just knowing that you are good enough. So let's clarify. Let's take time to breathe out. All right, so here you have the High Priestess reverse. So some of you may not be listening to your intuition, right? And again, there may be some information, some answers that are going to come to you. So if something feels hidden, you may be feeling a little confused, you're unsure, just know that this information is going to be revealed soon, because when the High Priestess is in the reverse, right, if there's a secret, it's about ready to come out in terms of like 3D, not like spiritual stuff you're downloading, but like in the real living plane, right? 3D reality. This information is about to come out to you soon. But again, what I'm getting more strongly is some of you are not listening to your intuition, because here you have 10 of Wands, which is something burdensome. It's a lot of stress, right? And so Spirit saying, so a lot of you have a lot of responsibilities, things that may be wearing you down. And so what Spirit is saying is, listen to what your intuition is telling you when it comes to releasing something that could be burdensome, right? And maybe some of you are feeling like you may not be good enough to walk away from a situation, or you may not be good enough to, assert yourself in something that doesn't work for you or doesn't feel right or doesn't fit you. Because the next card you have is you are good enough. Let's clarify that one. Yeah. So some of you are doing a little bit of juggling, right? You have the Two of Pentacles, and then the other card we have is, let me cover this one up. The Lovers. So some of you could be choice in terms of a relationship, right? Or in terms of a job, something that you love to do, something you're passionate about, right? Because here you have the Page of Wands, which is starting something new, something exciting. And then you also have the Moon card, right? Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So that must be my headphones that fell. I thought it was some sort of No, it's this thing that fell. So some of you may feel like you're running out of time. Whenever this thing falls, I always look at it as kind of like my hourglass. And then the moon, where something is hidden, right? Or again, you might be a little confused. You know, you're juggling. You're not sure which way to go in terms of a decision to make, right? And so what Spirit is saying is just know that you're good enough when it comes to this particular decision. And then let's clarify, confidence is your key to success. And then look, here you go, Spirit saying you're going to have success, right? You have the Sun card. I mean, this is a beautiful way to end the reading. Sun card is clarity. Sun card is happiness. Sun card is success, right? So Spirit is saying, and in particular in Leo season, so whatever this is, you may have this come to fruition around Leo season, or what Spirit is saying is look to see when the new moon in Leo is, because that might be when things get resolved for you. So Pisces, to wrap up, if you're going through something right now and you're feeling a lack of confidence, you may be questioning yourself, you may be doubting yourself, you're not sure which way to go, you may be feeling a bit confused, right? Spirit is saying this is the time for you to go within, take a pause, take a breath, clear your mind, center yourself, know that you're good enough, and know that, you know, this situation is going to be resolved, right? But the best thing you can do right now is to calm your mind and center yourself, and then the answers will come. Anywho, I hope this is helpful. Catch you next time, Pisces. Bye.